Today I will be doing a video on Eat Wheaties. A socially inept man claims he was friends with a famous actress, Elizabeth Banks. While trying to get in contact with her, people around him think he's crazy. This made me uncomfortable in a good and bad way. It's entertaining but painful to watch. This guy never says the right thing, and it can be awkward and jarring. He's very lonely and no one likes him, so he attaches himself to a celebrity he claims to have known back in college, who's now the famous actress Elizabeth Banks. He writes a bunch of messages on her Facebook page trying to get a reply from her, talking about his day-to-day life as if they're still friends. He seems like a harmless guy, but from the outside looking in, he's perceived to be a stalker and delusional. And his world soon turns upside down. This was painful to watch because it reminded me of myself, but on a less extreme scale. Things may not be ideal in your personal life, so you channel your energy either into a celebrity, movie, or comic books. And not saying just because you're a fan of any of those things doesn't mean it's not normal or healthy, but some do in fact obsess over it. And I've seen it a lot on social media, in the stan community. And if you don't know what stan means, it means stalker fan. A lot of these people don't have the greatest backgrounds, so they distract themselves with people or characters from the media. And I feel like that's what's happening with this guy. This wasn't about Elizabeth Banks and whether or not he actually knew her. This was a guy trying to find solace. He's friendless, he's not that close with his family, his co-workers don't want to be bothered with him, and talking to Elizabeth Banks, even when he's not getting a reply, is the only time he's able to talk to anyone, although he does talk to a waitress from time to time at the place that he frequents. At one point, I thought this was going to take a dark turn and he was going to be a mass shooter because of the way people were treating him. Like, wow, this guy can't catch a break, and it's physically uncomfortable to watch. I was squirming in my seat, like, god damn it. The movie shows that people overreact when it comes to public figures. They lose their sense of judgment, and they may or may not get unfair treatment in the courts when a celebrity is involved, and it's really messed up. It's definitely a comedy with a lot of humor and lighthearted stuff, but when the credits rolled, I was blanketed with sadness. And this is a minor spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie, you can turn it off right now. But the courtroom scene didn't make sense to me. The judge was an idiot, in my opinion, and blinded by her celebrity worship, and didn't even ask common sense questions to the lawyer representing Elizabeth Banks's talent agency and the false allegations against this guy. And honestly, I feel like if a celebrity wasn't involved, this whole situation could have been resolved in a manner of one day, and lawyers would not even need to be involved. Overall, I give this a 6.5 out of 10. It was pretty frustrating to watch, but it was still very entertaining, and I do recommend it. And I'm not gonna lie, the movie actually made me kind of obsessed with Elizabeth Banks by the time the movie was over. Like, I was Googling her and looking at her Instagram. Like, I don't know, it's crazy.